What up, guys? The crypto bull run is officially among us, or at least it's definitely starting. As you know, we're trying to find somehow to become a millionaire, crypto millionaire, and then a normal fiat millionaire. It'd be nice to be a 2 millionaire with both, but we'll see where it goes. Yeah, Bitcoin sitting up at 51,639. A lot of things for the last 7 days is definitely up. For the last couple of weeks, things have been popping off relatively well. Today we're going to set up some more grid trading bots over here on Pionex. I've done a couple of videos on this platform. I really like it. I definitely think I can use this to stack some crypto passively in the background, set up some bots, let them run, do their thing, get more crypto. Not necessarily worried about making no 1000x gain, but some steady extra crypto income I think is really nice. And yeah, we're going to go in this. We're going to set up some trades. We're going to find some bots. And yeah, go ahead, like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 400 subscribers by the end of the month. So it'd be relatively nice. And also, there's going to be a link down in the description. For every $100 you deposit, you get $10 back. So, I mean, that's a 10% return. Yeah, so go ahead, do that. We're going to go ahead and get into this. Okay, so for you guys who don't know, essentially Pionex has these like grid trading bots that they use. They call them AI grid trading bots, but essentially they'll go ahead when crypto goes up, it'll sell. When crypto goes down, it'll buy. So it's like an automatic DCA bot. They're just like bots. They call them AI, but they're just bots. When crypto goes up, it does the sell. When it goes down, it buys. And so you're essentially DCA into all the whatever you want to DCA into. It's really good. I've done some like more swing trades on here, and it does work relatively well. If you want to get into all the charts and patterns and doing all that, you definitely can. They also have, you can set up your own bots. They also have their own bots that you can kind of copy and trade. One bot I was looking at is they have a bot where they have ETH that'll trade into Bitcoin. I kind of want to have a whole ETH because dang, definitely not going to have a whole Bitcoin anytime soon. And so I kind of want to try making one of those bots. And then also I went through and made kind of my own little, I'm going to try and put $100 in every single one of these trades and see where it gets me by the end of the bull run. Essentially, we're just going to set it, forget it. We'll do updates to see how much is made or how much is lost. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. They also have this Pionex where you can use like ChatGPT bot kind of AI thing to build your own strategy or whatnot, and definitely want to play around with this sometime in the year. And yeah, so for our first trade today, we are going to go to, I kind of like the ETH BTC. And if you guys see our Bitcoin chart where we drew it before, our charting wasn't half bad. If you guys have been following this channel, I think in my last Pionex video, I will hopefully remember to link it somewhere on the screen. We've been drawing up this chart, and we saw Bitcoin break up. We drew the chart when Bitcoin was down here. We saw it break up into this zone. Once we saw it go up through here, we definitely knew there was definitely some bullish action, because we could have also seen it come in, fill out this triangle, and go down. I'm slowly making my way through this trading sim website. I think it's really cool. I don't pay for it, nor do I log in. I just click on the little tabs as I read through. I will have this link down below in the description. It's a really good resource. I definitely thought Bitcoin was had Bitcoin not gotten into that triangle, as you can see here, it could have like bounced off the top and then gone up, or bounced up and gone down. And so yeah, it's really nice to see that it broke through. And once we saw it break that level of resistance super strong, we could have definitely guessed at least some bullish uptrend. We could have easily drawn a line here where you can see it did bounce back off of around 49,000. But yeah, so today we're going to do ETH BTC. I drew up these lines a while ago. I think I drew these like back here, but maybe around here. It is always cool to see how your charts play out after a while. but we're going to focus on this section more so into here for today. So first we're going to give ourselves some basic lines of resistance. Hopefully one of these trades pop off and I don't ever have to go back to work. That'd be pretty nice. So we'll definitely set a lower line probably right here. And also what I'm going to be, this chart that we're going to do is, so you can't just copy their trades. We are going to do a custom trade. So we're going to find a lower limit and an upper limit, how many trades, how many grids. I'm always really bad about this because I kind of like to have more than less grids, and it's just figuring all that out. So, oop, we don't need that. Okay, so for a lower limit, I'm filling, and this is also trading ETH to Bitcoin. So not Bitcoin to USD or ETH to USD. So essentially I'll get more Bitcoin and more ETH as it goes on, hopefully. So we're going to set a line there at 0.05. Currently we're right here. And then somewhere in here. And what I'm trying to do is see, like you can see here, well, that's just where we're at right now. We'll get rid of that one in a second. But here you can see it touches on multiple points. And that's kind of what you're looking. So that would be a support. This right here, well, this could potentially be a resistance in here. But I kind of just like it back at that 0.061. So I guess we'll use that. And then if we wanted to try and draw some lines just to see what we could potentially be looking at, or just give us a reference for future movement. As you guys know, I am not a professional trader. I am still learning, and that's part of the reason why we make these videos, because as I learn, you can learn, and we can hopefully all get rich. That would be nice. But it's also fun, and this also helps you kind of predict where Bitcoin can go, or ETH and Bitcoin can go. Well, where the chart can go. So as you guys can see, we're making another one of those triangles right here showing resist. It could potentially put in some resistance. We could break down back into here. Could be a harsh down because that is going to be the end. Or if it breaks up, we could definitely see. So yeah, essentially what we're going to look at is over the next couple days, potentially next weekish, next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday, we'll definitely see which way it's going. And then you can always, like, say you see it going up into here, you can move your lower end probably back up into this range to be safe. But that's a little bit more advanced. And then, yeah, we'll get to that. So we're going to use also what chart we're looking at, the daily chart. Let's check it out on the 4 hour. The 0.053 right here looks like a good entry point, or not entry point, but lower limit. So anything under that, it's not going to trade. And then we'll go with the 0.61 for the upper limit. And then actually, first thing I should do is probably trade into, I should make sure I actually have some Bitcoin. That would be nice. So we are going to buy some Bitcoin with US dollar, hopefully. That is one thing about using Pinex sometimes, is it because it's an American exchange, it kind of blows sometimes. But we're going to go ahead, buy some Bitcoin. Now we'll go back to our bot. We said 0.053 and 0.0622. Maybe not 2. And then for grids, let's just see. We do not want Bitcoin USD. We want Bitcoin ETH. Yes. 0.053, 0.062. Grids. Okay, so actually, I can live with that. So essentially what it's going to do is it's going to draw, let's go ahead and mark that. So essentially what it's going to do is it's going to draw 30 grids between our upper limit and our lower limit. And every time it goes up a couple, it's going to do a sell. And then every time it goes down a couple, it's going to buy. And with this one, because it's an Ethereum Bitcoin, if ETH goes up, it's going to buy some ETH. It's going to sell ETH to Bitcoin. And then if Bitcoin goes up, it's going to sell Bitcoin to ETH and vice versa. And as you guys know, if you've been in the crypto bull market, usually Bitcoin will pump up and then ETH will kind of trail behind. And so I do see a lot of volatility potentially, and that's kind of what you want with these grid trading bots. And so we're just going to go ahead, and then also if you wanted to set a trigger price or a stop loss to close the bot and all that, you could definitely do that here. We're not going to deal with all that today. We're just going to set up our bot. It's going to say you're going to put in your BTC, and then it's going to buy some ETH, buy some Bitcoin. You're going to hit continue. And then our bot's created. We'll come over to my trading bots. And it's down. But it's just because we bought some, so technically it's a little bit less. If we come over here, we can see it's going to buy down all these prices, and it's going to sell up all these prices. And yeah, so now the nice thing about it, those are past ones, doing some testing that some went well, some did not go well. It's all in the learning. Definitely recommend you guys check it out. Also go ahead, like and subscribe. We're going to do some more. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and sit and wait. We'll go ahead and get rid of that line so we can just keep our lower. And then we have our upper right here. Let's see if we can change the colors. And this is just kind of how I would set up my trades. Yeah. So that's going to be the trade for this Monday. We will have another trade next Monday. You guys can see here, these are all the coins I plan on setting trades up for. So we have this one knocked out. Next week, we'll see what the charts are looking like, and we'll go ahead and set a trade for those. So go ahead, like, subscribe, check out the links down below, get the extra $10 for the link down in the description, and yeah, peace out.